So this is the second lecture in Chapter 19 on breach contract, and we'll talk a little bit about waiver and cure. A waiver is probably not what you think it is. It's certainly not somebody who waves at you like the Queen would do when she goes by with the procession. Rather, a waiver is excusing defective performance. What that means is somebody has breached. Somebody has not done something, either didn't do something they're supposed to do, or they didn't do it correctly. They didn't do it the right way. They didn't do it pursuant to contract specs. There are two ways this can be handled. Three, actually. One, it's just a breach, and you have remedies for that. The second way is to allow them to cure, C-U-R-E, to cure it. And by that means you give them a chance to fix it, so they get it right or they get it done properly, or whatever the case may be. The third is a waiver. Now, this is not from the obligor, the person who's supposed to do the performance or produce the goods or whatever the case may be. Rather, it's from the other side. It's a person who was owed these goods or this service or whatever the case may be. They can waive. And what they're doing is saying, you know what, that's okay, we'll let this slide this time. That's what a waiver is. And there's obviously a few different ways to treat that situation. And keep in mind that there's some clauses in the contract. Now, you've probably seen pre-printed contracts before. And they're long and they're boring and they're small type and nobody reads them hardly. I do. That's my job. And a lot of that language makes a difference. One of those is the anti-modification clause. Anti-modification clause. An anti-modification clause is designed to point out, number one, if there's any changes to this should be in writing. And two, just because we let it slide before, sort of ignored your breach, doesn't mean we've waived our right to do that in the future, which is almost like a release. But that's what a waiver is, and those are some of the issues on how to fix a problem when the other party didn't do what they're supposed to do.